Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on the Bitcoin chart here, and we're going to cover also the alts a bit today. Not so much I think, because nothing moves big, if we can say that. I mean, well, it's into the targets. We're going to check some few ones, but yeah, mainly on Bitcoin today. By the way, I don't know if you hear me good. Normally you should be, because well, my microphone did change it some few settings, so normally the sound should be good now. I mean, like before, really. But if it's too loud, let me know. I'm gonna reduce this, of course. So yeah, good morning to you all. Just gonna pop out the chat. Bam, right here. Live chat and done. So Bitcoin. Well, we just went simply here into the second target we have planned, really. We've got a nice long trade yesterday from the top of the target. As I said, I would prefer to go minimum here for this swing for a pound. We did go the swing for a pound, got a very nice increase in price, and I mean, if you was on the Discord server, I've been able to catch this with the absolute dollar. This is absolutely insane with the MC strategy, and we have been able to raise very nice, all good, perfect, thanks mate. Very nice 5%, almost 6% increase in price. This is absolutely crazy. Flip to resistance, the old support. You can see the old support, the first long support really, and come back down for a new low and simply go into the lower part of the support there, so to speak, the value low. Again, this is pretty crazy. Everything is happening, everything. The bottoms, if this was a bottom, is again happening at night. This is insane. The top was at night. This top was at night. This top was not at night, by the way, that one. This one at night, this one. I mean, this is absolutely crazy, really. All of the tops almost, and the bottoms are at night. This is, hope this is gonna change, because well, it sucks a bit, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, lower part of the second target. So now if we have to go more down, we're simply going to look for the bottoms here to be taken as always, plus, well, either here a swing for a pan, either a failed auction. But before to jump into more details with all of this, I'm going to just update the levels. So let me go here on the daily time frame really quick. Alright, no new daily. Let's go now on MOONCHARTS days there. So we have 3 new here. Yes, alright. So 64 710. Nice. Second one 63.75. $7.50 by the way. 61.290. Duck. This. Let's keep this. Perfect. So now TPO we have one 63.654. Nice. And a daily naked path control. Good morning, mate. Yeah, let's go with this one. 63.688. So, bam. All right. And on the ticks one, just to double check. 64. Okay. So 64, yeah, it's a bit above. Alright, so this is updated, pretty cool. Now what we can do to add some more confidence as always is to simply pull the fixed range from the very bottom to the very top, and the last downtrend too, so perfect. There you go. Well, this is a first, can kinda strong, not gonna lie. Well, we have all of this. Okay, we have some nice confidence there, by the way. Look at this. Well, so the 61886% here. So this is a first zone of resistance, really. We'll have to reclaim to expect higher prices. Then we have this nice value high naked session path control, 61866%. So this one is the full retracement of this last downtrend. And let me just test if I can catch that. Anyways, well, yeah, the same. And then we have all of this, really. So, well, the high is more likely there, plus, you know, the daily and the weekly level. And if we push higher, well, this top, these volume levels here, and then we can look for the next one too. So these are the three main resistance we have just above. As always, we find the resistance and the support. So in any case, if we push up or go down, we have some trades. We don't really care if it's a long or a short. I mean, for the wave we care, but otherwise for trading like that, we don't really care. So these are the resistance really we have to be aware of. We can now, I'm gonna just add this. Value area high, by the way, and make this a bit more down. There you go. Volume, what is this? Levels. Don't know what I've done, but anyways. And these are some levels. Oops. And volume. There you go, perfect. So now, once we have done this, we can simply set some new alerts. Let's go here, let's go there, and let's go with these top. And let's add that one too. Nice. Perfect. So this is in case we push higher. Now if we have to go more down from here, well, it's very simple. We just have to go on the higher time frame chart level. I mean, the higher time frame level chart really. And simply look at the next target we have planned. So if we really get acceptance, okay, below here, this value area low, simply. So this value area low. Perfect. If we get acceptance below here, of course, we can do a swing failure pan. Come back up, we can do a failed auction below here to make it a bit tricky, and Bitcoin is very tricky, so be aware of such configuration. So we go below, you know, we spend some few time, we start from some massive absorption, some big trap shorts for example here, and then we start to get a demand to reverse, we reclaim, flip to support, bam, come back up, either swing through pan, either failed auction. As always, we have to be aware of both when we take a high, when we take a bottom. If this is not happening, there is no swing through pan or there is no failed auction forming down here, we just keep dropping, no reason to long on the order flow, so to speak, on this. There is no bullish data at all, really. We're simply going to look for the next target. The next target is simply the lows here. Okay, the lows down to the naked session path control. Here we have to look for a swing through pan or a failed auction. Here it's exactly the same as we take a bottom. So swing through pan, failed auction. As always, it can be really big sometime for a swing through pan. Like this, for example, this week is really like a few percent. Yeah, 3-4%, so it can be very big sometimes. We can do something really big to the downside, in that case, naked session path control, plus all the lows here really to take, okay? If now we do not manage to hold this, it simply means that we are not in a wave 4 anymore of this wave count, okay? That is not here, by the way. Let me just hide, show this for them. Yeah, perfect, it's here. Just gonna remove that. First of all, we take that wave 4, okay? But as soon as we start breaking below here the 50%, well, it is a lot less probable that we are in such configuration, and so in that case, we are more likely in some 5 waves completed, and so in that case, in a bigger wave 1, a bigger wave 2 already, and not a wave 4 anymore. So to speak, this is the first configuration we can look for, a wave 4 simply to be made into this between the 23.6, MCFIB 31.32, 38.2, and 50%, so speak between the 23.6 and the 50%. If now this is not holding, well, we simply have to switch to the next count. That is, I'm going to, I think that was a mega bullish one. Well, it's not there. Nah. So it's not here. No, it's definitely not here. All right. Let's add this on the chart then. So wave 1 in that case, wave 2, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So wave 3 is there. We have the wave 4 and we have the wave 5. And if we have some 5 waves, well, for me it's a lot less probable that we're into this wave 3 and 4. Let me check that very quick. By the way, we already break this wave to bottom there on the for the wave 4 count. Let me just check something here. Duke. Yeah, but normally the top should not be here. Let me just find a smaller wave really quick. There you go. Well, yeah, normally it should be like that. So the thing is, okay, so I'm gonna take this. So personally, the wave 3 here, well, it depends if the wave 1 top is before or not. If this is before, it's possibly already that wave 4, but the smaller wave count normally it should be here. So if it's here, the thing is the wave 3, if we have to be in that wave 4, the wave 3 do not reach the 1618. We have only 2% chance to stop before the 1618. So is it the most probable to look for this kind of configuration? Well, not really. Okay, now if we're in this, wave 2 was very small, so it's possible we do a bit of a big wave 4. If you want to look at this, well, it's valid, to be honest with you. We can just not break the wave to bottom with the wave 4 on the other side. So if you want to take this one, take this one. Now, the thing is, personally, I'm not going to look for this simply because it's not 1618. And so to speak here, yeah, it's still possible, but not 1618, so I'm not going to take this. So if we have done the 5 waves here and we completed this, well, we can simply look and we draw bigger really than the, you know, the wave 4, so to speak, this one here, than this wave 4 here. We can look simply here for a bigger wave 1, a bigger wave 2, and then a wave 3, 4, 5. Just gonna change the waves color like this, gonna make this a bit bigger, and there you go. Again, this is invalidated if the wave 2 breaks the wave 1 route on the chart or on the other side. So don't forget this, it is possible that we break it. If we have to do this, it's possible. Why? Because we have now a 5 waves. If we have done the 5 waves here, we have now a 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, correction, 5 waves. So we have some 5 waves up possibly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it can be done. Now, before to look for a massive drop, I'm looking for this because we have to be aware of this, really. We cannot just look for the ending, for example. And moreover, this will be an ending with a smaller wave of a leading, so it's a bit less probable, not gonna lie. So yeah, in that case, wave 1 to here, we can look for a wave 2 retracement instead of a wave 4, and then we can look for a nice increase in price. And so normally here, the bull run should really start, and we should see some big increase in price if we have to be in such configuration. For now, it's not really useful to add the wave 3 targets and everything. We're not sure about where is the wave 2 bottom, so well, we're going to do this later when we know where the wave 2 bottom is. Like that. Perfect. So this is in that case a second configuration. So let's go with medium time frame. Oops. Medium time frame 2. Perfect. Let's go with this and let's name this medium time frame 1. And this one here, just gonna add old medium time frame 1 like this. Perfect. So now we have 2 scenarios. Okay, this one here, so the wave 4 really, of this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we look for the wave 5. It depends how far this wave 4 is going to go. If we start breaking the 50%, it is more likely such configuration. And so we can look for the targets I'm going to give you next. I already gave you yesterday. That's it really, okay? Not more complex. Wave 4, if we trace bigger, wave 2. Simple as that. And if we trace a lot bigger, well, the 5 waves are done more likely, and so we can look for a larger wave 1, larger wave 2, you know, if we have some 5 waves like this. Here, so if we do have some 5 waves there, so to speak, we have, you know, 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, correction, 5 waves. Well, we can get 5 waves in that case here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we have some 5 waves, well, we either complete, for example, a higher time frame wave 5, or simply form another wave 1, another wave 2, and then come back up for a massive increase in price. Possible. Now, yeah, before to look for this, we have to be aware of the 2 configurations I just gave you. And I'm not going to cover all the different configurations. This is not really useful in my opinion. So yeah, this is what we can look for mainly for the moment, and then wave 2 if we have to drop bigger. Now the targets, okay, let's go with the levels here, the high time frame levels. So first target we have planned was this. We've got 2 trade of this. Second target, just gonna zoom out to load this fixed range. Perfect. First target 2 long, second target 2 longs, you can see here, the first one there, the top with a swing for a pound, the second one, bam, the value low here with the old weekly naked path control, but I was sleeping, so personally did not do that one. If we go more down, we can look simply, as I said before, for the lows here to be taken with a swing for a pound or a failed auction. This will be the 50, I mean this right here below is a 50% really of the wave 4. If we start breaking this, it means that we are not in the wave 4 anymore, but we are going to switch simply to the wave 2, and we're going to look for the wave 2. So if we have to be in the wave 2 really, we are simply going to look for, bam, this target there. Okay, we can look simply here for this target around, so 53,700. Just gonna make this a little bit bigger. Well, the best way to come into the path control there, but anyways, like that. So we can look for 53,700 down to the bottoms here to be taken. We of course have here a path control, really big support to be aware of, plus a weekly and a monthly negative path control. So this is really an important zone of price, because the thing is, if we start breaking below these lows and get no swing for a pound here or failed auction, well, we have this value are high, so that's why swing for a pound failed auction. But if there is nothing here good for a long, we're simply going to see a big drop into 43,000 minimum. So this right here is the next big zone of support if we have to break the current ones we have at the moment, and so look for the bigger wave to pull back. This is the next target. If we break this, get no reason to long on the swing for a pound or whatever, we're going to go for 43,000 minimum. Simple as that really. So now we have the waves, we know what we can look for. Wave 4, if there is nothing that is holding, we take some scalps. If the scalps can be turned into some swing, that's pretty cool. If we get stopped out all the time after taking profit on entry, if we get stopped out on entry after taking profit, well, we get stopped out, and so we continue, but in any case, we can get some good scalp on every single target, such as this, for example. We've got a first bounce, a very good long trade, a second bounce, very good long trade, the third one we go through, and here we come into the second target. First bounce, good long trade, second bounce, good long trade, and maybe we're going to go through. In any case, we've made profit on this, so it's fine, right? So yeah, these are the targets really we can look for the bigger pullback, and I'm not going to plan lower for the moment. It's not really useful, so let's place this there, and let's make this a little smaller. And well, this is the next target really if we have to go more down, as you understood. So let's place this back here, and now we are done with Bitcoin really. Nothing more to add on this. I think it was, I mean, it's a complete plan, if you can say that. The only thing I'm a bit careful at the moment with is this. We go very low, not gonna lie, for a wave 4 here, for this wave 4 of this smaller wave, because we break, as you can see here, the wave 2 bottom. Let me just double check some few stuff there. Yeah, I mean, normally it will not be such a... We go for a 200% here. Nah. I don't like it. And like this. Just checking if that could be still, I mean, the you know, the big wave for here, so to speak. Well, it's far away. This wave 4 already, but I mean, the premise is the correction, if that was a wave on top there, for example. The correction doesn't make sense with the smaller waves, and the extension tool, we have an extension, so again, yesterday we have done this on this smaller wave, on this smaller time frame, but in terms of probability, normally it is less probable, so yeah. So anyways, now it is done with the waves. Please like everyone. Thanks, mate, as always, for the message. I appreciate it. But if you enjoy the content, feel free to like. Thank you if you do it as always. Hello, Ethereum has retraced it so much that makes me think we may be in scenario 2. Hello, mate, by the way. And scenario 2, I can't remember which one it was. Scenario 2. Let me check that. Trading, no, it's in the Alts watch list, and it's there. Oh, jeez, yes, indeed. Wow. Damn, that's a massive move down here we've done. I mean, I like these drops, but at the same time, it's very low. I like this drop because we need those drops to continue a lot higher next. We need to pull back to continue high at some point. But it's going very low, yes. Let me see real quick. Well, the weekly time frame is still okay, but that one here, not the daily time frame. So, well, again, it's like Bitcoin, you know, it's either a wave 4 and then a wave 5. Either, of course, the bearish plan that is possible. Oh yeah, by the way, this was the. Let me just. This was a mega bullish. Now, let me just add some few smaller waves. Well, I'm gonna remove this. What is this? Alright, so let's add this. Wave up. That will do the job. Let me just clean this up a bit. Let's remove that. Let's remove. This can be removed, and this one too. Good. So now, all right. So yeah, the bearish plan was this really. So I guess this is what you was talking about. Yeah, this is possible, absolutely. But again, the thing is with these configurations, like we do some extensions. That's why I don't like that. Like a double EXY to do an extension is like, it's kinda raw, I'm not gonna lie. Now, is it impossible? No, everything is possible, so... yeah, it is valid. But yeah, we go for, as you can see, the 200% there. Wait, 200%. So... But I mean, yeah, if we have to come back down here, well, yeah, we have an ABC zigzag to the upside. So it's not looking so good anymore, to be honest. But before to look for... Well, this can be removed now. Sorry, so... Well, this can be removed now. It was for if we have to go lower than this. Nice. Then, by the way, I was thinking about this. We have been able to plan the exact Ethereum bottom, if you remember good, during the drop here, like really to the dollar. It was a 1-to-1 extension, or if I can't remember what exactly. I think it was this. Yeah, look at that. It was really touched to the absolute dollar. This is absolutely insane. We're just thinking about this. But anyway, so well, yeah, it depends really. I'm not going to take this and bet on this directly. I really want to see the invalidations coming and the wave, the bullish count really being invalidated. Now, is it possible to do this? Absolutely, it's valid. Now again, extension the Y wave. Well, it's not the most probable, to be honest with you. So first of all, we can look for this wave 4. We are at the 50%. For now, it's holding, so it's fine until really start breaking below this and go and touch some lower targets, because here in that case, the daily and weekly time frame will not be valid anymore on the RSI, so we can forget about it. But until this happens, for me, I'm still looking for this. And if we pull a bit lower here and still, for example, hold the wave to bottom there on the weekly time frame, well, it is possible in that case that again it's like Bitcoin, it's not a wave 4, it's a wave 2, so to explode everything next to the upside, that will be absolutely insane. I would love to be in this. Now we're gonna get it, only time can tell, you know, so to speak. Another wave 1, another wave 2, and bam, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to take this really also if the wave, you know, if for example now we hold the wave 4, we bounce for the wave 5, but the thing is now if the wave 5 start to explode everything to the upside and do an extension, for example, we make for example a new high on the RSI again, well, in that case I'm going to simply take such configuration, even more bullish really. But yeah, can we look for this now? We can be aware of it. Now we're going to bet on this directly. No, we bet on the wave 5, on the wave 3, 4, 5 mainly. Okay, now we need to wait for Bitcoin to be ready for a bounce. Now we're sleeping on this bottom, so it sucks, but anyways, I need to sleep. And if we just end up with a 5 ways like this, well, it's a bit less crazy bullish, but well, we look for such configuration, right? Hopefully for a new all-time high still. That will be cool. 3, 4, 5 days, and we finish. We'll have to update this high time frame wave count. So yeah, for now, still looking for this, and if we push a lot higher, bigger wave 1 to here like Bitcoin, and otherwise, welcome to the bearish wave count if we drop and crash everything really. So yeah, hopefully we're going to hold this 50%, that will be really cool. Just 2 seconds. Oh, sorry, it's all good. Mario, can you please look at local counts for ING if you have some spare time on your live today? Yeah, sure. Well, let's check first of all at ING. Where is this? There. Oh, what the fuck is this? That chart will need an update, I think. You updated levels for a while. So it was a lower time frame you wanted, right? Yeah, local count. Well, does it looks like 5 ways first of all in this last push up? Well, personally, I would say no. So, well, if Bitcoin have to be really bullish and push up, well, this is what we can look for really. As always, either an impulsive, either an ending, so a wedge or an impulsive really to the upside. So a triangle up or an impulsive 5 ways, basic 5 ways really to the upside. Yeah, that will be the first count we can look for. And well, if we have to pull back a lot from here, don't forget we are in the wave 5, we reached the 1618, the first minimum target to reach. So the thing is, the top is possibly in. Now the thing is, it's all about, are we going to make a bigger impulsive to the upside, or now as we completed the higher time frame 5 waves. Wait. Ah, but we have another one there. Ah, interesting. So either a wave 4, but it cannot go too low in any case normally. Alright, well, let me see. Well, if we're in that wave 4, we cannot retrace a lot. That's the thing, you know. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and the wave 4 cannot break the wave on top. So normally we shall not retrace that big. Now, as always, can we retrace bigger? Yes. Why? Because I'm just going to hide this for the moment. Perfect. Why? Because first it can be an ABC zigzag, so there is literally no wave 4 and 5 next. We just drop really, because that's a correction to go more down. Not necessarily to go and take the lows, but to retrace a lot below here, and maybe next continue with, you know, with an uptrend with a bigger let's go with this, a bigger W, X, and Y, for example. So in case we look for a next retracement. Now, personally, I don't like so much such configuration. So if we have to drop bigger from here, for example, here we retrace, the wave 4 breaks the wave on top, that is not valid anymore. Well, we can simply look for a longer impulsive there to the upside. And so here again, as we have the 5 waves up, just gonna remove some few stuff. Much better. And this, no, not this, perfect. So in that case we can look for a bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, and then a wave 3, 4, 5. This is what I will take more likely if we start breaking, you know, the previous wave on top. But yeah, if I have to pull back a lot bigger instead of a massive crash, then you're going to go take out the lows. Well, it's possible. That was an ABC exact first, but before to look for this, we cannot look and expect only the lows, so we have to be aware of the counts where we can still push higher really. So bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, there will be a second wave 1, 2 like that. And next we continue for a nice impulsive. Sorry, I'm covering a bit of the high time frame, but it's so you understand what we can look for here on this local count really, if you can say that. So yeah, that will be the plan really. Okay, so it's either a bigger impulsive, so this for a wave 5, or an ending as always, if we manage to hold, of course, the wave 1 route. Well, it's not really here anymore on the other side, but again, if we're in a wave 5, it's all good, to be honest. So yeah, impulsive ending, and if we start breaking below here, well, it means that we already have done the wave 5 there, and so it simply means that this was simply, you know, like every single top we have done on Bitcoin, for example, if you go there on a daily, well, 8 hours, what we have on every, I mean, yeah, most of the tops there, it's simply here, a correction, and a 5 waves, so an ABC flat, and to continue lower, W, X, Y. Or Y, X, and Z, I can't remember exactly, but anyways. And here exactly the same. Correction, 5 waves. So ABC flat, and if we have to go more down, W, X, Y, X, and Z, for example. Or this one was like that, by the way. W, X, Y. So here, it will be exactly the same, right? We have this correction, 5 waves. Now the thing is, these days we can make, I mean, take the previous high, and this is a WXY, so it can be already a WXY, and if we have to continue lower, well, W, X, and Y, and so look, you know, for the bigger wave 2. So again, both are possible and valid. It again all depends of what Bitcoin is going to decide next. It all depends on this. If Bitcoin now is going to bounce, well, we're going to go for the wave 3, either, you know, a wave 3 or the ending, then a wave 4, and then a wave 5 to complete this ending, either for a bigger impulsive. If now Bitcoin keep dropping, it's gonna follow, and so we're going to look for a nice move down for a bigger wave 2 pullback, normally, more likely. Yeah. So yeah, both are valid. So we have to be aware of both really. So it's not helping so much, but now at least you know what to look for next. Pull on yesterday TPO profile will be nice for a short at the end. POC 64,000 in confluence with golden pocket fib. Well, yeah, I do like this target. I think you're talking about all of this. Yeah, 64, and so that was a pull yesterday. Sorry, I have music. Yesterday was a pull though. No, that was a good one. Oh, the today one is a. Or maybe you're talking about the today one, by the way. No, yesterday. No, I mean that was a good one. We have 4 here, it's 3 minimum. You can see here, for example, this one is very bad. We need only one line really, and 3 square. So this is good. Let me just check something here on the web version template, because that one is very nice for this. Let's go on the TPOs there. Yeah, we've got a buying tail. The today's one is very bad. Now, something you will have to be aware of on Bitcoin that is very tricky as always, is that we can still bounce with a pull low. The thing is, next we're going to do, how can I show you this? Let's go on on this. I think that will do the job. Let's remove that and hide this view up and go on this. So the thing is here, for example, today, you know, we have a pull low. The thing is, when you have a pull low, you do not need really to take it. It's more probable normally to go and take that low. Now the thing is, it's like, you know, everything like this is a bit different for the TPOs, but you know, it's like there are a lot of stuff changing at the moment, and I mean the past few months we've got so many stuff that was changing. For example, now the WXY, the XY can break the W root, the way 3 top can be the way 3 sorry can be the shortest in the leadings and ends. We've got the cases I mean many times. You have, you know, the 80-20 setup that is playing the next day, and we take the stop loss first before to go to the target. You have so many stuff like that are changing. The TPOs here with the pro highs and pro low, there is a bit of this, you know, in the pro highs and lows. Normally you have more chance to take this still, but the thing is, if we keep rising and we have a pro low, well, in that case we're going to do a retest at some point, and on that retest we are going to form this better low really, and next we're going to push higher. And we're going to leave this with a pull low. We get a better low on the retest. For example, now let's say we rise. I'm not saying we're going to do this, but this is something to be aware of and to add into your trading plan and to, well, yeah, to be aware of really. If we rise from here and still get the pull low, we can just form a better low on the retest. We do not need to go and take that low, for example. This is what, for example, happened. I don't know if I loaded this in house data. Yeah, perfect. You can see here, for example, maybe it was not that one, by the way, can't remember. Yeah, it was that one. The bottom, the very bottom of this latest uptrend here is a pull low. You can see it's a pull low. We have only one, normally 1, 3. So we come back up and we form a retest, and on that retest we have the 3 here. That is, in that case, a good low, and then we come back up again. Here we've got another one, I can't remember which one it was. Well, it was here again, by the way, on the next, exactly the same. We do, so the low here, we have a pull low, we come back up, we form the retest, here is a good low, and we continue the rise. Here again, we make a low, the low is a pull low, you can see we have only 1, not 3. So we come back up, we form the retest, and on the retest, we have the good low. And then we continue the rise. I'm not saying that we are going to do this, but this is something to be aware of. Just checking here, normally this one was good. So here again, well, something to be aware of. We have a pull low. It do not mean that we are going to go and take the low. Yes, this is something to be aware of, but, well, you see, from before, it's possible we go above and on the retest, form a good low, and then come back up. Now, of course, yeah, it will be better to go and take that low and make a better low directly, but sometimes, yeah, this is not happening all the time. So I just wanted to cover this, just something to be aware of, not saying we're not going to go for a new low. It's possible we go for a new low. I will like personally a new low so I can long, because I was sleeping here. But yeah, so yeah, hope you understood this, this makes sense. Now, by the way, we do have some 5 ways up now. Bam, bam, and let's come back here. Yeah, I mean, it's like yesterday, you know, we've got some 5 ways up here, like wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and no, we still take the low, because that was an ABC flat with an extension, so again, a very low interval probability. But welcome to a wave these days, if you can say that. This is insane. Here again, this is possible, a BC flat. So be aware of this, 5 waves can be a C. That's why to trade only the wave these days. I mean, if there are some people trading only the waves, like on the lower time frame, it must be very hard. I'm not going to lie, it must be really crazy hard, because with the new double X, while I can break the W and everything, it makes it's really complex. But yeah, so we do have some possible 5 ways up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or wave 4 in another wave 5 here. But yep, this is definitely a good target to, well, just to continue on this. This is a very good target that we can, well, we have some highs, we have a resistance just above, we have many confidence there. So yeah, of course, this is a very nice resistance, not gonna lie. Be aware of that the DNPOC, as you mentioned, as you said here, by the way, is at 64,000, not at 63,700. If you go on the TX1, it's at 64,000. So yeah, be aware of this. Good point, mate. I mean, we're looking for a wave 2 instead of a wave 4, so I think this wasn't ready for Ethereum. Sorry, not yesterday, low this morning. Yes, okay. Well, this is what we was looking. Oh yeah, but I'm stupid. Yeah. Hey bro, do you look at BTC pair at all? I guess it was for Ethereum Bitcoin, Ethereum BTC. I do, yeah. We can check at this. Thanks, mate. My pleasure, buddy. That is here. Yeah, by the way, I don't have the count for this. The move down here, I have no idea what this is. I spent maybe an hour on this. There is some stuff here in there that doesn't make sense, really. So I don't know what this is. Let's wave down. Now we do have a possible ABC flat, so a correction to come down. Now the prime is, these are 5 ways, either for a C, either for a wave 1, 2. So it depends really. But now the cool thing, by the way, is that we have, you can see here, we have the 5 ways down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. The fuck is this again? The wave on this are pretty complex. Uh-huh. Well, these are not 5 ways down, by the way. No. The thing is very hard because we don't have, I mean, I don't have the context on this. I don't know what this wave down is. I really spent some time on this. I really can't find an answer. I mean, a good count really that will make sense for everything. There is a good start, and then the next wave don't make sense, or there is a bad start and the next wave don't make sense for the count. So it's very hard to say what this is now. You need the context to determine this, and as here I don't have the context. It's pretty hard. Yeah, so I cannot really help on this, to be honest. But I'm not paying so much to answer the question, because that was the question, by the way. I'm not paying a lot of attention to this one, to be honest. I'm aware of, for example, you know, the support, the targets and everything. Oops, for example, they're below, I mean, the different support and all this. But the waves on this, well, I'm just the higher time frame really, otherwise the lower time frame, I don't really pay attention to this lower time frame. But if you want to, you can go in there. Normally you have this other TA, and you should get this in here. Yeah, Ethereum, Bitcoin, you have the count in there. Have everything really on the higher time frame if you want to understand all the different configurations. So I know the different counts and stuff like that, but well, otherwise I'm not really paying attention, for example, on a daily basis. So yeah. So anyways, what a nice day on this one. Very helpful. Possible bigger ABC for Bitcoin. Well, how do you say it? Because do you mean like a bigger like this? If so, yes, absolutely, it's possible. For example, even now, you know, if we're in this configuration, this, okay, gonna remove this fibs. Bam. If we, for example, now let's say that we've done the wave 4. We start, you know, the 5 waves, we make a bigger wave 1, small wave 2, let's go with a very small one, 3, 4, 5. The thing is, when you have such 5 waves, it's either for indeed a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to complete the wave 5, either as always for an ABC zigzag, so to speak here, 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, and if we have a correction like this, ABC zigzag, not a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 massive increase in price, well, it simply means that it is a correction to go more down. So in that case, we're going to do a longer wave 4 or wave 2 as always. So in that case, we can look, for example, here for a W, X, Y, and then come back up. So instead of ABC, well, more likely WXY until we really reach, for example, here is 90% retracement, or go and take the previous high. In that case, yes, that's more likely an ABC flat. Okay. But yeah, in any case, if you have some 5 waves up, well, this is a good start, either for even on the lower time frame, by the way, ABC, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then bam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or ABC. Always like this. And yeah, as we're in a wave 4, we can always make something longer, to be honest with you, as this one was pretty small in short in terms of time. So we need to be aware of first the ABC zigzag, all by, of course, understanding that we can already be in the wave 5, and so that's why we take the long, and we take profit only, for example, if we start to invalidate this impulsive, so we start to do really the ABC zigzag. For example, I don't know, we do, you know, the 5 waves, correction 5 waves, and we start to retrace big from the resistance. Okay, we start to fall from here, we have some 5 waves completed. For example, this, if this is not a wave 1, 2, for example, here the wave 2 here, if this have to be a wave 1 to break the wave 1 route on the other side, if all of this is happening, well, we take profit and we even close the trade or enter later if we have to. But yeah, this is how you can recognize such thing, really. So I'm not going to go into the alts. 50 minutes, well, just gonna check really quickly what we have. Nothing to update. Nothing to update. Nothing to update. We go for an X retracement. 9. Nothing to update. I mean, just gonna be of a bigger time frame. Nothing to update there. Floki, a nice pullback here. For now, we flip this support into resistance. We can now remove this, by the way. This one there. Well, let's remove that and that. So we flip. Let's remove this too. We flip this for the moment into resistance. So we either do a failed auction below. It depends on Bitcoin. For example, flip to, I mean, do another low, for example, start from absorption there. We have some trap shorts or big liquidations there, and then some shorts here. We absorb this, and then we get a demand to reclaim. If Bitcoin is pulling up and get a long trade at the moment, that's a long, and we can look for a nice reversal. If now Bitcoin is not good at all, second target, really simple as that. Just gonna check here. There, if we do have some 5 waves, yes, yeah, we do have some 5 waves there. So that will be really tricky to do this, but well, you know what, we're going to do a nice oops, let's go on Floki. There, let's go and load the order flow. By the way, it will not be laggy anymore. Like if I move, well, a bit, no, it's not laggy. Have a new CPU and it's working fire. So let's go here on the, why is it like this? Let's go on the 30 minutes there, and let's go on the levels. Well, let's do a plan on this. You know what, if you have to long that. Again, it depends on Bitcoin, don't long because you need to check the order flow into the tag and everything. But yeah, due to the 5 ways up here, can give something a Bitcoin raise. So let's go on the right there. By the way, if you want to find Floki from Bybit, well, you have the spot pair. If you go, for example, here into the crypto, you add Bybit only, that is there. If you only type it like that, you only have Floki, the spot pair. I don't know why it's doing this, but you will have to add 1000 before that, and there you go, you have the swap, I mean the perpetual contract, really much better data on this. So if you want to add this on your TradingView chart, there you go, you know now how to do this. I sent a support ticket really to know that, because I was unable to find it. I was like, can you please add that one? And so it was already there, but unable to find that. So higher time frame level, why is that? Okay, well, let's go with higher time frame key. Alright, so this is done. Daily, we can look for this, oops, right here. Now we'll do the job. Let's go now with a 1 hour time frame, and let's add this fixed range. Ooh. Yep, that's gonna be something to be aware of. I don't like the resistance so much here, but let me see. So no weekly naked path control, there we have one. Alright, so let's add this weekly naked path control. Maybe it's a little bit too big, by the way, too small. Just gonna check something. That was a job. 15. Alright, so let's go and take this stick. 271. So let's take this. Took. Nice. Let's take this one here. That'll be lovely to go and touch that, but we already went a little low. 16, 7, 14, so yeah, but there is a 0 before that. Yeah, that'll be lovely. Well, this will be the first level really to, I mean, key reclaim, we're going to name it like that. You know what? Just move this a bit higher. Key, oops, key there, and let's go with key reclaim. That will be the sign of strength, if we can say that. Next resistance is coming around, so this is the NPOC on the daily level, and if we manage to break through this with no, of course, swing for power at top, we can look for this nice resistance above. So to speak, well, I can say the numbers, but the thing is that the price is a lot different compared to, for example, here you have like crazy zeros before, here you have 3 zeros before, and on the Bybit exchange you don't have, you just have 0 dot directly to the price. It's not 0.0000. So well, I think you can see the prices on this. And so now let's go on the, well, 5 minutes to see the plan we can get on this. There. Premise, we already got the retrace, so let's put this tracement. It's like Bitcoin, to be honest. Correction, correction, 5 waves, ABC flat, bam, 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 and then come back up, or directly the 5 waves, and so here we go. This is a good target below, but again, if we come down here, Bitcoin need to be ready to move up. If it's not moving up on Bitcoin, it's going to continue more down this one too. This is a way so you can trade the odds if you want. Now I like to read the order for the same thing, but if you want to trade it with Bitcoin, trade it with Bitcoin. Where is Bitcoin right now? Well, let's check the order flow now. Where are the levels? So let's go on this. Let's make it. Yeah. Well, yeah, this is nice. Look at that. This is what I was talking about before. Low, high, low. Low, low, low. Now, do we have the longs there? Not really, to be honest. We just move up here, you can see, but with a decreasing of the open interest, so it means that there are just some shorts getting stopped out, really. Some shorts closing, taking profit, getting stopped out, liquidated. I mean, there are no real liquidations, you can see. Oh yeah, by the way, we've got some few, but nothing crazy big. So now, if we don't get the demand from here, it means that there is a weakness really, because there is no longs really opening to to push the price higher. So it's gonna come back down. We are now on the retest. So now, for example, if you get a demand, the longs and Bitcoin break through the resistance, because if we go into the resistance and reject, it's gonna follow too. So if we manage to break through the resistance, for example, in here get the demand, so break the resistance on Bitcoin and here get the demand, that can bring us with an increase in price. If now Bitcoin is unable to break the resistance, well, it's gonna follow also on this one, you're gonna make a new low. So if we have to make a new low, okay, now you know the data we want for an increase in price really. If now we make a new low, we just, for example, come back down here, we do a retest. Well, on the retest, we just need to get, well, either absorption, if there are some shorts, for example, like this, you can see absorption. If we don't have absorption, it's fine. We have this from before already. Depends also if we have some shorts here or not. If we have some shorts, it's better to absorb them. And so next, we just now want to get a demand really coming in Bitcoin, getting a long trade, so to speak, rising. Now, if this is not happening, everything is dropping, we come for the lows. We have that, in that case, this nice target, swing through pound failed auction with the path control, day negative path control, plus the bottom right here and the low right here. All of this zone of price. When we reach this, if we have to reach this, we can simply look for the, wait for Bitcoin also to be ready at that time for a bounce. If Bitcoin is not ready again, it's going to go and do a nice continuation. This is how you can trade this at the moment. But yeah, so to speak, you do have a possible long trade setup there, depending on Bitcoin. And well, the first target will be the highs. It depends again what Bitcoin is doing here. Why is the high? Simply because if this was some 5 waves, well, in that case, we have a possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, much more bigger push to the upside, but also A, B, C zigzag. And a C wave should normally go minimum to the A wave top. So there you just have to see what's going on, what Bitcoin is doing. Is Bitcoin about to retrace? Yes, you take profit in that case. If not, let it go higher. If we manage to reclaim this key reclaim, there is a value of the full downtrend, we can, of the full downtrend, yes. We can in that case look for the DNPOC and the daily up to the top there. If you can do nothing here, look for higher prices, okay? But yeah, so it all depends really what Bitcoin is going to do. For example, now, if these are some 5 ways, we get a pullback for a retracement, for a retest here. We get the retest at VWAP, we can get a path control, or this bottom there with a naked session path control and the value low. And by the way, I'm gonna add this value low on my chart here, this one there, so I can be aware of that too. Perfect. Is that one? Yes. Volume, nice. Yips. And so, for example, here on that retest, if Bitcoin is good for a long trade, we take the long. We take the long on Floki. Yes, it is Floki, and so we can rate this up really. Now, if there is no reason to long here on the order flow, no reason to long here, and let's go for the lows again. Simple as that, really. It's like yesterday. Maybe I can do a bit of an order flow reading if you want. I don't know if this can help. For example, I did long get this. No, absolutely not this. Where was this? It was there. So let me just say this really quick. Oh yeah, it was so the targets yesterday. Yeah, here. Here, that was a valid scalp long. You write this up. This was, from the first target you have planned on the retrace. We've got the second support plan. We got a nice bounce. I did took the long, but again, I'm taking profits at my stop loss entry. I get stop down entry. It's fine. I made money with the first take profit. So this is a winning trade. So again, get stopped out after the first take profit. That was exactly here. By the way, that was the value low of I can't remember what. Deleted that now, but anyways. And next, you come down into the third target. And the thing is, this is not bullish at all. How can you recognize this? Well, now I'm going to go on the Bitcoin order flow. So let's go here. Let's go here. And let's go there. And you can really recognize when this is more bullish or not that bullish. Let's go on the, well, let's load this up too. And I think the 1 minute will do the drop. Let's go here. It was during the drop. Yeah. So the thing is here, well, you can clearly see like this is really not bullish. Why? Because first you make a low, I mean you drop from here. So first of all, you always tie, you know, with a bit of a bigger time frame, so to speak, for example the 30, 15, 5 minutes, to understand what you have on such bigger time frame, because as always, keep in mind the bigger time frame is always going to be, I mean, is a context really, and the context is key because it's gonna give you the next possible move really for the bigger time frame. So when you zoom in, always zoom out first and check out what you can look for on a bigger time frame. Once you know this, well, for example, you got some possible big absorption yesterday. If you go on the 30 minutes, you've got absorption to be aware of. So here you can see, if you remove this part from the right after the drop here, you have some big shorts there coming into the first support. You take the long, that's valid, you have absorption there on the lows, and not directly here, by the way. You take the long, take profit, come back down, you get stop down entry after taking profit, you make a new low, you have against here 13, almost 14 million of new shorts of people shorting here into your target of longs, so you write this up, you take the long, I mean not only because of this of course, but you take the long, you take profit, you get stopped out, so now here, for these longs, you've got this possible bullish data, you can see here, you've got this bullish activity, low, high low, low, lower low. So when we drop like this, well, we still have this low, high low, low, lower low. The thing is now, when you have this absorption, you want to get some, for example here, some demand coming in to reverse this, so to speak, some new longs coming in. And of course not, for example, like yesterday here, you've got, oh, here I can't remember exactly, you've got 11 million in a 1 minute candle. I mean, no, you don't do this. You never do this, because you get spotted very easily, and we did took the lows and we did break these longs. So here, during the drop, okay, so we've got, just to zoom out a bit to it so you understand where we are, we've got a first drop, first support, bounce, take profit, come back down, second support, bounce, take profit on the long, come back down, and here we come into the third target with, you know, the absorption we have, so low, high low, low, lower low, that we cannot really see it here, but on the 30 minutes is better. Thing is now, you can see that, for example, on this, well, we don't have some crazy data on crazy longs coming in on this, but you have also checked the 30 seconds, 10 second channel, all of this, specific data and everything. You can see, for example, you've got some nice absorption. Low, high, low, 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 low. Some few demands coming in on the 1 minute, but on the 10 second or 30 seconds. For me, it was an house. Took the long, raised this up, and it was almost the same for that one too. You can see here you have some longs coming in, and so here we cannot really see it, but you do have some longs. Here, you come into the third target. Well, what's going on here? The only thing you do here is to stop the shorts. You have some people shorting in here, you have some people shorting there, a bit everywhere here. So you do this kind of quick move down and up to make some people bearish, stop these shorts. You can see here, you just move up, you have a big decrease of the open interest. You can see definitely here it's bigger than the previous ones, and this is decreasing. So this is simply when you stop the shorts, you just liquidate some short. I don't know if you have some liquidations there, we can by the way add this. Rect, where is this? Maybe trades? Wait. Maybe it's in the volume. Yeah, there you go. So rect shorts, bam. No, you don't on this. So you either do this to, for example, you have some different traders with a big leverage, isolated leverage, coming with a 50% of the account here, or maybe 100%, shorting here, bam, you squeeze this really quick, and so you stop this and liquidate this. This is not here because you can see there are no liquidations there. So in that case, well, these are just to, you know, stop the shorts here. Either they take profit, either they get stop down entry, for example. You can see the shorts there coming around there. You just go above these highs to take the stops, and then you come back down. But you have no demand from here. In addition to this, you continue the downtrend because you have no demand here to push up, so there is no reason to bounce. There is no longs coming in. This is just a move up to stop the shorts, really. So you come back down. When you do this, you expect a retest first. The retest, you have no reason to long this. There is no demand. You come back down, and you can see here, we get a bit of a bounce, and what is forming here is simply a massive bearish divergence. High, lower, high, lower, high, and we keep doing some high, higher, high, higher, high, and we just literally drop from here. So this, for example, is absolutely not bullish. There is no reason to long this, and so this is how you can avoid, for example, and you're like, maybe, okay, the guy took the long here, so he took the long here. Well, no, I did not, simply because of this. You've got no reason to long this. That's why the order flow is absolutely insane, because you recognize if you have or not more likely to take the trades. This is insane. And sometimes, of course, you're going to get a good data, but you're still not going to get a winning trade. Why? Because it's like that. It's trading. You cannot win 100% of your trade. Very important. And so yeah, we've got this nice bearish absorption. Every single rise was on a decreasing open interest. You can see here, no longs, no longs. I mean, a few ones, but I mean, this is nothing. I'm just gonna remove this white line here. No longs again. No longs again here, some few ones, but not enough really. And so you, bam, come back down, and so you stop really all the longs from before, and so you continue into the next target really. But yeah, this is how, for example, so this was into the third target, so you can see that it's not bullish. You have a rise with no longs really, so there is no demand to bounce from here, so it doesn't make sense to bounce really. It makes sense just to stop the shorts. You come back down, you get no longs on every single bounce, and on every single bounce here you start from some massive bearish absorption there, and so you go take the low. So there is no reason to long this. So yeah, hope that makes sense. Hope this helped really. Just wanted to cover a bit of the order flow, so maybe, well, this can help, and oops, you can learn a bit if you don't know this. Now if you know this, well, that's pretty perfect. And congrats, by the way, if you know how to read an order flow, because yeah, this is not the best, I mean, the easiest thing to learn really. But once you know this, you'll see it's insane, really insane, literally insane. But anyways, so now we are done with today's update. Just gonna finish, well, Floki is done really. Okay, now we wait for Bitcoin to bounce. Either retest now for the 5 waves or for directly a wave 1, 2, and then bounce. So you get this possible long trade depending on Bitcoin, of course, as you understood. Bam. If there is no reason to long this, in that case, this was not a 5 waves for a wave 1, 2. It was a 5 waves for an A, B, C, and so we look for a bigger triple wave, and so in that case we look for the lows there to be taken. And once we take the lows, is Bitcoin ready? Yes, we take the long. Is Bitcoin ready? No, we don't take the long, and we go for the lows, and so there is no long trade. Simple as that. So now Floki done. Let's go real quick and see at the other ones. FTM, this one did a nice rise. Yes, I remember now. I'm gonna take this as a wave, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and this was simply a W X with a nice X that breaks the W root, and then a Y wave with an A, B, C flat. And so wave 3 here, wave 4 is here, and there you go for the wave 5. So once we have done this, yips, we can look for the bigger pullback for the wave 4, and of course higher all, yips, all of this there is gonna hire the target. So yeah, this is FTM, Gala, what we have done, unable to bounce for the moment, holding the first support, nothing to update. GRT, well, nothing to update. JSMI, nothing to update too. Just gonna check really quickly here if we do have some 5s up. Terrible. Near, still holding the target for the moment, nothing to update. Pipecoin, what we have done since then. Well, these are 5 waves, so A, B, C. We're just going to follow Bitcoin in any case, so nothing to update. Oh yeah, by the way, there is something to update, because yesterday, you know, I was telling you that I have to update the levels and everything on my side, so I did. So here's the levels you can look for if you have to drop a lot bigger. This is a resistance really, and so now it's either a wave 1, 2, and then do a massive increase in price, either a wave 4, so to speak. Let me just remove that, you know, either a wave 4, so to speak, this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First we take a wave 4. Now if next we bounce and we get that wave 5, well, if we do a massive increase in price here, we go, for example, on the RSI for a new high, all of this, well, it simply means that this is a mega bullish plan, and so that will be pretty cool. A wave 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we start with a nice wave 3. But yeah, these are the levels really for Pepecoin. So if you wish to trade out, well, here it is. You have the best targets on this. Rune. Yep. Losing all of this. So now coming to the targets. Yes. What we've planned there was it was simply so the way 3, 4, 5, or well, a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, and then bam. So nothing to update. Rune, Sheep. These are the levels for Rune, by the way. I think I did it yesterday too. Sheep, that'll be cool. We go and touch that. Got a bounce for now, the value are high, but that'll be cool. We go really touch some few bigger levels below. So wave 4, wave 2, nothing to update. Yeah, nothing to update. Got to update the levels on this, by the way. Ton. I'd be careful with that long, okay? Until Bitcoin is really ready for a bounce. Well, Bitcoin is not bouncing on this, so for now, no reason to bounce. Uni. Losing that wave 4 target. For now, we're still in it. But if we do break this, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, or mega bullish, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then bam. And if we do this, well, it's simply a 1, 2, 3, or 5, A, B, C, 5 ways correction, 5 ways, bring it back down, and there you go. We are still bearish, but until we look for this, we can look for, well, a wave 1, 2, if the wave 4 is not holding the line really. WAF finally dropping a bit more. Well, still looking for that wave 2, nothing to update, and WLD, nothing to update too. Yeah, so nothing crazy on the outs at the moment. No reason to update any of this really. Perfect. So now Bitcoin will have a small SFP at the moment. Let me see what we've got there, and then we're done for today, right? Nice, we have some nice long there on the top. Look at this. But do we have absorption? No. No, we don't. Sorry. There your shorts there coming in. Small absorption next, that's pretty cool. Still got the retest. Nice, a little late in any case now, but pretty cool absorption. You have some trap longs, absorption. The only thing you look for next is the demand really coming in, so you've got some there. You can see you have some few here. Have some few shorts there coming in really. This can give a good scalp, as you can see. Well, not the craziest and strongest reaction ever, but you can still give a good scalp there. But it's really, again, to take it when you see and you follow the bigger demand, really. Except if you can move the market, but well, to move the Bitcoin market, you need a lot of money. And well, you can play with such large amount, but it's good also to let the other do the drop for you, and so you just need to follow next. It's safer, if you can say that. So yeah, well, not crazy bearish data to be fair for a big continuation, but you could get a good scalp with this. Now it's a little more bearish than bullish, not gonna lie. We're into the resistance. We have a swing for the plan with some longs, absorption, and a bit of demand. So it can, I mean, normally here you already took profit. I don't know where is the support and everything, but well, on this normally you already take profit. So it's a little bit more bearish than bullish, but would like to see some more demand next coming in to really bring this more down, and some demand of course, some shorts, not absorbed, otherwise squeeze. So yeah, that's it really for me for today. Nothing more in the chat, so I think everything is clear. You have now everything really. Hope this order for reading was helpful for you. Not this one, but the one before. Because this one came a little bit late, not gonna lie. The one, you know, from there, during the drop here. And yeah, that's it really for me for today. So, by the way, before to end, as always, what? Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, that's a new thing here. Not use it to that. Don't like so much that view, but anyways. How do we remove some countries? How do we do this? I just want USA. Oh. There you go. Here you go. Perfect. But can we get like many days in a row here? Because it's good when you know you can see the different days directly on the same. You don't need to click everything. Because we have the FOMC today, so at yeah, so 7 PM UTC +1. But I'd like to, well, anyways, I'm gonna see this next on my side. It'd be cool. We're just getting like many days directly here. Oh, maybe it's there. Oh, nice. Like this month will be cool too, but anyways. Alright, well, I will take it. Nice. Okay, so yeah, today news at 7 PM UTC +1 FOMC, so can bring as always some volatility if the rate is changing. Anyway, have all a brilliant day, take care of you, and thank you all for being here as always. Great stream, thanks, my pleasure, mate. Glad to see you enjoyed. Thank you as always for being here, thank you all for your message, for your support, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.